Alright, let's continue the story. So last, if I remember correctly, hello, no, okay, load game, save, there we go. The last time I played, we were looking, I went back to see the guy in the tunnels, and yeah. And now I'm at the next step in our evolution of the story, so let's do this. I say this every time, but these loading times kill me. Alright, so now I'm in the new city.
We are in pieces on the surface and lowlands. How can they lay this? I will try to find you a little something.
What's behind us? Apparently they're showing that there's something there.
I think I just lost another suit. It's a wonder the Scots haven't chased us from here.
You will be fine, I promise. Do not give up hope.
Let's turn off these TVs.
Fucking can't feel my toes, man.
Something to help get me back on my feet.
I'm lost? I'm just passing through.
Oh wow. Painkillers. Alright, so let's just let's do this.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. I wasn't expecting. A word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists tried to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Cops?
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Gollum are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of us Zogs.
Ark?
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
Rucker?
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pacus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
He... You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
It's just that I heard Rooker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how the kind of experience colors a man perspective around people who did. This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers. Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention.
This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers.
Lesson 1, then. Treat other people with respect and kindness if you can. Don't trust them before you really get to know them.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Stay with us. Come on now. Don't let go.
Oh man, I need a hit.
Oscar Vanek from Liana Vanek. My dear Oscar, of course I forgive you. I wish I could be there to hold you and help you. Please hold on. There is always hope. Love, Mom. Referenced email from Oscar to Liana. Hi, Mom. I know it's been a while. I wound up in Gollum City. I know you warned me not to get augmented. I know you said I was wasting and destroying what God gave me, and maybe you were right. I don't know. It's horrible here. ARC has some aid workers. They gave us some neuroprosine when they can, but it's never enough, and the pain is so bad I turned to Neon. It was good at first, but now I can't stop. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I just feel like giving up. I'm so sorry. Is there any chance you can forgive me for all the things I've said and did? Oscar. Nope.
Fucking can't see my toes, man.
You put your weed in there, man. Alright, so is there any... So there's literally one mission left on this thing? Yeah, go to circles apartment. Okay.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Gollum City, Clank.
Welcome to you too.
It will only serve to strengthen their justification. I know it is a lot to ask.
Save.
To lay down in front of our oppressors. But only in this way will the augmented be accepted into the world.
Alright. Let's go discovering a little bit.
That's what everyone
The
says.
chip.
Right.
I don't like the cops being here any more than usual, but what do you expect?
Another bombing in front.
I need someone to blame.
Heaped up like animals. Maybe I will. Somebody has to stand up with them. Let them know this is not a fashion police thing. Join them. For worse.
I don't want you here.
Got a lot of stem chips, but nobody wants them.
Being police is no excuse for cruelty.
I didn't find a place where I could sell them. Although then again,
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you.
can you close this thing?
UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as Human Restoration.
What is this? Revolver armored piecing ammo. Yeah, sure.
All
Yeah, I take a bus sail any day. I'm addicted. Inventory full. What is this? Tranquilizer. I don't need it. All right, let's hack this mother tucker.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Thank you. Reply. I can't find her. Olivier Bertelot at gmail. I'm assuming this is like the equivalent of Gmail because, I mean, Angelfire at blackslab.mail. Good God, hearing it now makes me realize I was married to a stranger all those years. You scare me, Mary. Oh, what if it's too late? I already tried contacting her again, but her address came back as unknown. It's like she's vanished off the face of the earth, so help me. I'll never forgive you if anything happens to our little girl. Referenced email. From Angel Fire. I'm going to break out of Gollum tonight. It took a while to find some suitable hardware, but I got my hands on a police PSEC and the code to one of the weapon lockers to keep trying to reach her, Oliver. So, help me God that the Valleys will regret the day we met. Mary, give me some news. What should I do? First all the trouble with the eviction and now this.
Blinded our accusers.
Okay.
And although I know that many
Ooh, Pocket Secretary. Almost missed it. J. Chuba at PCR, blah blah blah. Chuba, be advised that the gun cage is part of a regular patrol now. We've had reports of Gollum rats sniffing around, so keep a close watch. Last thing we need is for one of these people to get in there and arm themselves. The code for the door is 0190. Check it and log it on the hour and keep your eye out for trouble. Alright.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hanser.
Oh yeah, I'm a regular hero. I bet you will have a statue of me in the town square in every.
If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her.
We don't want you here!
Hoarding all the posters and handing it out as a reward when we stab each other in the back.
A little late for that now, isn't it?
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you! We don't want you here! Golem City is not a prison! Being police is no excuse for cruelty!
This is none of your business, Hanser. These criminals need to be brought to justice, and we are authorized to do what it takes to bring them in.
All right, stop it!
Oh.
Golem City is not a prison!
Them looking at
Police is no excuse for cruelty!
We'll rip your fucking heads off! We have to stop him!
Search the house! He's bleeding! Why are you
Alright.
I'm sick of you!
There's a room here.
We don't want you here!
Anything down? No. Alright.
Police is no excuse for cruelty!
Oh, I'm entering a restricted zone. Not good. Let's save.
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you! We don't want you here! Golem City is not a prison! Being police is no excuse for cruelty! Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you!
Let's see.
Access granted.
Oh, it's a storage locker. Alright.
I'm sick of you!
Why do I keep hearing these people? Like, seriously. Alright. What's in here? This random thing. Medical box. Oh, I got a Praxis kit. Nice. Medical box. I got a painkiller. I don't need painkillers. What else is in here? That's a computer, right? Yeah. Let's go. There's something. No, there's nothing there. Alright. Let's save this, because I don't know what's going to happen. Alright. Let's hack this shit. It's going to be a 1. Really? Alright.
Access granted.
Thank you. Alright, so there's quite a few things here. Oh, shut up. Jesus Christ. I can't do that. What the fuck? What's in here? There's literally nothing in here. There's this. Oh, okay. In case somebody needs it. There's nothing else. Alright. Is there another way out? I don't think so. Neuropozine. Medical box. Biocell. Always appreciated. Thank you.
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you.
Alright, let's save. Because, oh, I forgot to do something in my chat. Alright. It's working. Okay.
We don't want you here. Gotham City is not a prison. Being police is no excuse for cruelty.
To intimidate, to accuse, perhaps worse.
Why are you doing
Some
this?
of you will be doomed
I'm
to
sick of you.
strike back.
He's fucking leaving. Stop leaving. We don't want you here. Gotham City is not a prison. Being
Rock,
police is
another
no
one.
excuse for cruelty.
Have something.
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you.
Who's
We
what
don't
looking
want
at
you here. Gotham City is not a prison. Being police.
Let's see if...
Trespassers will not be tolerated.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but hey. Actually, does this work? Yeah, it does actually. Cool. Panchaea, the deep ocean installation known as Panchaea, was funded by the consortium of corporate interests, built in the Arctic by an army of all augmented workers. Yeah. I read that already. Oh. Do I have the chat thing? Oh, I do have the chat thing. Huh? Alright, that actually works. I never actually had somebody try. And I tried it on my own and it works.
Gotham City is not a prison. Being police is no excuse for cruelty.
And although I know
pass by here later today. Anything around here? A bunch of invisible box.
They do what they want. Anyone who speaks gets the same treatment.
Back off! Flanks!
Watch this.
Wow, it's noisy in this area. Holy shit. Before I go in though, I wanted to actually investigate. I want to investigate. What can I find in this area? What can I find?
Keep neuropazine, please.
Inventory full.
They think they have me here, but they don't actually know they have me. They think I'm someone else.
How many biocells do I have? I got 25 and I think I've got
I
enough.
think my teeth are falling out.
Well, yeah, but you know, dentist plans are really bad at this time of year.
It's an negotiate time.
I wonder if there's an actual thing if you turn off all the TVs at the same
Then
time.
we're augmented anyway. There's all kinds of crazies out there. You have to help. She's going to kill me. This is not necessary.
Stay out of this, Hansa.
Alright, we'll do.
Get your mental asses.
Oh, that's nice.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please. I said go.
Okay, what's the next step? Go to Sokol's apartment, find Tibor in the Narrows.
I am running out of patience with you.
I have 2 Praxis available.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Well, you do that, bro. Alright, so I have to find a way to getting in there. That's gonna be a little bit tough. There has to be a way of getting in there. And there we go. I got my way in.
Stabbed yesterday.
Beautiful.
I gave up on that, but it looked like a long-winded and
Talking about our lives.
So let's get away from there without triggering the alarms. That's gonna be fun. Oh, fuck. How many people?
Need to earn respect. Come on, I heard something.
You go first.
Should I clean this place after I clean everyone else? Let's see who's around here. Oh, there's no one actually. Fuck that. Alright. Come on. Disadvantage of... Fuck. There's nothing in here, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Crafting parts. And combat rifle, which I don't need apparently. Alright. So, I need to get to that.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Nice.
Is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Reassure, Tibor, I can get you out of here. Well, there must be something we can do. Maybe I can talk to the cops, get them to release you. We had a deal, so-called. You need to keep it in your hand. Reassure.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Alright, so let's look at around. Crafting parts. Woohoo! Usually it's a bad sign. Time to use. Yep. Yeah, okay. Let's see what I have for inventory. Be honest, I've been collecting a lot of shit ton of stuff. I actually have a slot open. Alright, this can be thrown out. No. How do I drop, move? No. Discard. No. Alright. Okay. I have to be better at this because I suck, apparently. Alright, so use, examine, move, hold. What's this card? The right button. Thank you. Neuropozyne. Can't combine with anything else. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stun gag. Do I have a stun gun? Typhoon ammo that I need. Nanoblade ammo. I need that. Pistol EMP ammo. What's this? Battle rifle, regular ammo. What it combined? Anyways. Alright. Okay, let's look at the Devastator shotgun. Actually, this one should be even more. Let's customize it. Fix the stats, reload speed. Combat rifle. Which is the one that's here? Alright.
That's what the Rucker teaches you to say, huh? Deny all involvement. I thought you terrorist type love to brag about the shit you did. I told you, I'm not a terrorist. Just tell me what Ark has planned.
So, there's another...
He just one Ark, son of a bitch.
Alright. Let's save that here. I forgot that you could upgrade your weapons.
Because I can make you bleed all day long. Loyalty crisis, bullshit, Lucian. Just tell me what I want to know. I'm done answering.
I wonder if we should have a few more people at the main entrance.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear here. Let me show you what happens when you hold out on me. See if I can't persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet. Don't want to answer my questions? Fine. A little warning.
Stay sharp. These assholes might try something.
You think I'm fucking around here? Huh? You're pissing me off. Alright, you og piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games? That's how you get off.
Let's save, just in case.
Right. Have it your way.
Prepare to provide support.
It's not an open arrow.
Come on, man. Put that away.
There's something here.
Hey. How about you deal with these cops first, okay? Then we can talk.
Sure.
Surrounded by clanks. Are you all right?
Alright, security. Alright. Alright. Let's drag these guys into the corner. There we go.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
I have a job to do and your means to getting it done, regardless of why the cops were doing it or were righteous. A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I could just watch, regardless of the reason. Indifferent, I do not care. Okay.
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of Ark.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if Ark was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with Ark. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what Ark is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit. Power. Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Alright, so... Talk to Louis Gallois. Why can't I choose any other? Alright. Duzan was the grateful once I freed him. He told me to press phrase that Ark is using this week to suggest that I mention a man named Lubos. I'll find him watching an elevator on the first floor of the market. Tibor is not going anywhere for a while, but one of the cops who roughed him up confiscated a key card. Alright. Anything? And we can go metal crate. Nothing here. Nothing here.
prison within a prison. That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's where he came in from.
Go take a look.
We have to check it. Whoa!
I don't know what I was doing. Shit.
Hands up should crawl back to where they came from.
Not the most elegant way of doing it, but hey. Does the job. Alright. Newspaper. Ooh, this is a new story. China. Will China seek Europe's help? Top story. The Chinese city of Hengsha may soon be getting a facelift, if rumors floating down the Yangtze River can be believed. Built on 2 levels and home to a significant augmented population, the city sustained heavy damage during the Aug incident and has yet to rebuild many sectors. Yet just last month, Chinese authorities were seen meeting with architects from the Santao Group, the European-based construction giant that is best known in Prague for building the Udalek complex. Certainly, China has architects of our own we could work with, an anonymous source said inside China stated. But sprawling urban developments are reshaping the global landscape, and Santao has years of experience in future-proofing them. Just look at what they've done with Dallas and Seattle. Does this mean that Hengsha's 2-tiered skyline will still be obscured by thick concrete walls? No one at Santao was available to comment. Crackdown on unlicensed dogs. Prague editorial. Residents of the already overcrowded Udalek complex need to make a room for 20,000 more people. That's the number state police expect to apprehend at checkpoints in coming weeks. Once Prague updates its augmentation regulations, many previously licensed citizens will not be eligible for the new T73 permit verification card. Right. When in a rush, kava piuloka. Alright. Let's hack this mother tucker.
Access granted.
Thank you. Smuggling crackdown. PZEC and PCR.le. Udalek station at PCR.le. Attention. In spite of the current mandate, the priority must remain the prevention of items being shipped into the complex through non-official means, especially weapons. The Augs do not need any more advantages. Particular attention must be paid to goods intended for Ark. They are rumored to have a very efficient system in place. If we can constrict their flow of neuropazine, we will be halfway to flushing out of their ghetto fortress. Major PCR Deputy for Augmented Affairs. Smuggling crackdown follow-up. Attention. Our people in Prague have reason to believe there is a shopkeeper in the Stidry markets, who smuggled items both for Ark and the values. If we can find them and shut him down, this would be a huge blow to the contraband in Utilek. Alright. There's nothing in there. What? Yeah, alright. I don't need that. I need that. That's always welcome. Ooh, weak spot. Ah, shit, I should have looked in the back. Ooh, ebook. Collapse of an Industry, Part 1, Falling Star, Sarif Industries. At its height, Sarif Industries was moderately sized. They employed only about 1,500 people. Where they distinguished themselves was in creating progressive, forward-thinking, custom-made mechanical augmentations. Their strength was innovation and earned them the respect of the industry and scientific community. The brainchild of founder David Sarif, Sarif Industries, was poised to expand the human enhancement technology market to the masses when the Aug incident occurred. It was their death knell. David Sarif himself was badly injured during the incident. His company was eviscerated, hit hard by regulatory measures, cancelled contracts, and anti-augmentation sentiment. Sarif Industries declared bankruptcy in 2028. Many of its assets were snatched up by Tai Young Medical, one of the only augmentation producing companies to survive the industry's collapse. I'm a scholar. Credit chip, yay. Ooh, another credit chip. I almost missed it. Where is this radio coming from? Like, I can't get it. Oh, fuck him. Thank you. Is there anything here? No. Okay. Oh, that was another way of getting in. Alright.
Mr. Jensen, this is Otar Botkovere. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Botkovelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the Cedri markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business. But I expect you to keep your word.
Are you joking? There are plenty of...
Ebook, Promise of a Better Life. The promise of augmentation is the promise of a better health, of better health, better employment opportunities, and a greater sense of personal and collective empowerment. It is the promise of a better life. And yet, many of us cannot help but feel as though we are held back. Held back by the limits of modern design, held back by legal restrictions, held back by other people's prejudices and fears of progress. The Santal Group understands why you became augmented. It understands your concerns and shares your ideals. After having successfully carried out countless reconstruction and recovery projects across the globe, the Santal Group is now dedicated to revolutionizing the spaces we inhabit. Rabia is a new city for a new age, a self-sufficient safe haven relying on renewable energy and a zero-waste ecology. The better life demands a better city, and now, thanks to Rabia, both are possible. The promise awaits.
Safes and storage containers around here filled with food. Mind your own business.
Alright.
What the fuck? Get the hell away from here.
Alright. Well, like you too, bro. Like you too.
No, ty se mi líbíš. Vysoký, tmavý, docela hezký.
Alright. That did absolutely nothing for me.
Don't try anything. Keep your hands where I can see them. Do your...
If you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Virzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wierzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
The kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Ex. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there... something else I can do for you?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Gollum City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know, but... Hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got, what you really, really got. Just show me what you got, what you really, really got. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Alright. Let's see. No, that I... There's something that I know that I can sell. No. Where the fuck is it? There was a bunch of shit that I was... Shotgun, no. I think a bunch of stem cell stuff. Did I drop them? Select. That's nice. Multi-tool, I can make my own. That's fine. Hacking items, stop worm, stealth. Always good. This is always good.
Good looks and an eye for high-end tech. Mother did warn me. I'm hoping there's something else I can do for you.
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't stay gone too long, darling.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Do your deal and move on.
Alright. Nothing more I can do here.
Who the hell are you?
Chtěl jsem tě zavolat dřív.
I'm trying to find every little crook and canny.
Ten by mohl zahrát.
You see Kubasa? Yeah, Kubasa. Nice. Very delicious meal.
The promised land.
Oh no. Ah, fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. That's not good. Not good at all. Silencer mods on guns are great for allowing you to advance through an area noticed. However, this mod allows down the bullets, which means you do less damage. So take your time to make those shots count. Remove the gun silencer during combat to increase your damage output. Hold to change your weapon mods on the fly. Jim Miller, like, what's up, brah?
Yeah, well, there's the problem right there.
I don't like to get political on a lot of these things. Like, you know, in general, I keep my political views to myself. However, there's a lot of overlap between here and what's happening in the States today. I said that when the game came out, and that's still relevant today.
All you ever talk about is Rabia.
How rude.
I already read that.
All you ever talk about is Rabia. The promised land.
You need something?
Give me one good reason Rabia can do anything. Come back sometime. If you like it so much, then go.
Yeah. So, I took some kind of I've got a good idea what it's for.
Some days I think I should join up with Ark. At least they're trying to make a difference.
An elevator.
No one cares.
Unless we want to start a real...
Ooh, credit chip. Nice. Not that I need it, but...
Yes, a small fish, for sure. And the shell...
They think they can crush us? The human spirit is strong.
Or throw either back without getting something out of it.
One group is supposed to protect us. One says they are fighting for our rights.
I'm on the phone.
Both treat us like that.
Okay, check in later.
Stop the oppression, Talus Rucker. There's nothing here. Alright. Came by here already. So, I was supposed to do something near the market. Before leaving Prada, agreed to a favor, blah, blah, blah. Now Cunning Bastard is cashing in. He expects to eliminate Louis Galois. Tibor's going anywhere for a while, but once the cops roughed him up, confiscated a key card that could get inside Ark territory. If I can track down this cop, maybe I can get it. First stop, the market. I thought this was the market.
Is there something I can help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Dushin Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushin? I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushin over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushin pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
How did you get involved with Ark?
I used to load freight for the Czech railway in Ostrava. After the incident, my employers were afraid of me. I was fired. So like most of the augmented in the country, I drifted into Prague, unlicensed and homeless. The police swept me up in a sewer raid one night, put a round in my leg and dumped me here. It wasn't long before Talos found me.
And he gave you work?
He gave me purpose. He's the reason I'm still alive.
Talos Rucker?
What can you tell me about Talos?
First time I met him, he's cutting a bullet out of me while trying to explain the history of the Gulag. He has his hand stuck in my leg, and he's encouraging me to study Stalinist labor camps. 3 months later, I pass him in the throat, and he says, "Lubosh, how's the leg? Are you studying the Gulag like I suggested?" Remembered me like it was yesterday.
Sounds like he has a good memory.
No, I mattered to him. Me, a nobody, mattered to a great man like Talos Rucker. That's the kind of man he is.
Dushin said some of the police are using the Ruzika bombing as an excuse to hurt the augmented in Golem City. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to manufacture a response from Talos to get Ark to fight back.
Violence begets violence.
That's right. And if Ark responds violently, then their case against us only builds. But Talos is too smart. He won't allow Ark to be baited into a false confession, even if it means that the people we've sworn to protect are hurt.
Alright, I'm going to leave now.
Great, thanks.
Alright. Got a new praxis. Yeehaw.
Chicane, we're in business. I managed to convince one of Ark's regulars of my commitment to the cause.
I hope you put air quotes around commitment.
Just tell Miller the mission's back on track. I'm heading into an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into Ark territory.
Copy that. I'll do a flyby up ahead, get you the lay of the land.
This ain't a bad way.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell. Yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place, up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
It's not right what the police are doing. Someone has to stand up to them. I'm not looking to get into the middle of that. Disagree. Sympathize.
It's not right what the police are doing. Someone has to stand up to them.
Is that you? Because it takes a lot to step out of line and answer back. And once you do, there is no return. Not everyone has the courage to take up the fight.
You make it sound like you're in a war.
It is a war. On us. On every augmented human. You see that, don't you? There is a moment coming, and it will be soon, when all of us will have to choose a side. Anyone who does not will just be in the way. And that could get them killed.
I thought Ark was about preserving human rights, not advocating armed revolt.
Here and now, brother. It is the same thing.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Easy. I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I admit he's got a way about him. He walks to people. He talks and people listen. But is that enough? Confront. Sounds like I already have. You're a regular true believer. Disagree? I don't think so. Every time I've met someone who tells me they know how things are, it all comes up empty. Let's agree.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle, just like the rest of us.
I respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. Ark has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then. Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through.
Oh, shit.
Fucking secretary now.
Jensen, I thought...
Try and see if I can get the key card and finish the secondary missions. Fun times, the Utilec complex. In the early 2020s, an influx of augmented migrant workers flooded into Prague. Unable to house them all, the Czech Republic turned to the Santau Group to help, a massive, one-of-a-kind housing project called the Utilec complex. Broke ground outside the Prague shortly thereafter. It was only meant to provide temporary housing solutions, but the AUG incident changed everything. In 2029, the complex has essentially become a closely guarded segregation camp for AUGs, who prefer to call it Golem City.
Well, you're a fancy The police presence has really riled them up. And the Ark are not well.
Go up.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Situation. It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
Shut up, bro.
It is a lot to ask.
Alright. Ooh. Triangle code.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Thank you. Utilec update regarding your concerns. James, thanks for the detailed feedback. We appreciate how difficult it's been over here in recent weeks and promise you've been looking over how to improve conditions for our staff. While your accounts of maltreatment and a drop in the standard of living are alarming, however, there's not a great deal we can do without the cooperation of the Prague authorities. They have control over Utilec for the most part, so our communications are being answered to any satisfactory degree. Some possible good news, however, with public and political frictions the way they are right now, I think a request for a move is on the cards sooner than you think. I'm already hearing official rumbles that we'll be pulling our reps out of Utilec and Prague area. Head office wants to swing a brighter light onto the more positive messages around Rabia, so you might even have a message from upstairs as early as the next few days. I'd recommend making sure you're ready to move out in case the order comes sooner than later. Regards, Carol. Thank you. On behalf of the Santau Group, Mr. Fletcher, in light of the difficult circumstances you have asked to work under in Utilec, I wanted to write to you personally on behalf of the Santau Group, thanking you for your patience and excellent efforts. With the current climate, Santau has decided to recall the majority of our staff in that area and will be moving our energies fully to Rabia. We'd like you to be one of the first Santau relations employees on site, as the first sector is opened for early Phase 1 residential. You will need to return to the head office in Paris to be briefed before starting your time in Oman. Travel details and the itinerary will be messaged to you directly within the following 24 hours. Once again, thank you for your efforts and dedication. To the Santau Group, yours faithfully, Claire Lemery, Chief Operations Officer, the Santau Group. Meeting with Talus Rucker. Good afternoon, James. I am very pleased. Tell Mr. Rucker's people that I am prepared to take the meeting with him whatever the way he is most comfortable, be it via vidscreen or even in person at Utilec. This certainly is a move in the right direction, albeit a small one. It is what results from this meeting that has potential to be a giant leap. Regardless of the outcome of this excellent work, I hope this response finds you well, and I look forward to your follow-up email or follow-up mail. Nathaniel Brown, CEO of the Santal Group. Referenced email from James Fletcher. Mr. Brown, it must help a great deal that you are ever the optimist because Talos Rucker has agreed to meet. What a great move this is for Rabia Project. Congratulations, sir. One of his people will be forwarding me the date and time, as well as Mr. Rucker's preferred meeting location very shortly. I will pass on these details the very moment I receive them. Once again, thank you for entrusting me with this, sir. Regards, James Fletcher, Senior Relations Officer, the Santal Group. Alright. Ooh, ebook. Two bloody cheeks. Brothers, sisters. The augmented are going to be exterminated. If we continue, as we have been doing, talking instead of acting, betting for scraps on the world that wants us dead, we will lose this war. We will lose it because we are not fighting. For 2 years we have taken Talos Rucker's high road, and for 2 years we have been murdered, imprisoned, stripped of our property, beaten, and exiled into slums, while our enemies have laughed at us. We turned the other cheek, and they stuck that one too. If Rucker keeps getting his way, we'll just turn our cheeks again. And next time, because they know they can get away with it, they'll just hit us harder until we fall down and die. Someone is going to have to die, but we are augmented. We are stronger than them. We decide who that someone is. Is there nothing in here? Oh, what a waste of time. Close the window? There's no way of closing the window? That's stupid. Oh, there. Alright. There's a gun here. And not much else. Can't learn that. Multi-tool. Software. Alright. What's there?
But not anymore. There's a guy right in this area. He's got guns for sale, no questions asked. And
Forget it.
I don't have anything to spare.
Hezký kabát. Ten by mohl zahřát.
Je to strašný, že? Tohle si podle nich zasloužíme.
If you people don't like the way you are being treated, just get rid of your all.
Your kind goes on a killing spree for years, but that isn't enough. Now you're blowing up the stations.
I just came from? Yeah, this is where I just came from. Anything here? So I just came here. Let's walk around on the first floor.
The police presence is extremely wild.
That's to go see Rucker.
Víš o tom bombardování něco?
Chcete se bavit o našich metodách?
Don't try it.
Další. One group is supposed to protect us. One says they are fighting for our rights.
Ty nevypadáš, jak kdyby skončil s Louise.
So I don't know which cop is the one that.
To je strašný riziko. A co z toho?
You came here on purpose?
That's not good enough.
Až budu něco mít, dám vám vědět.
You have lost your humanity. We will get you. One day, we will get you.
have a right to eat, you bastards!
I'm starving.
That's not my
I
fault.
take notice of worse
No handout.
Every week we get more people and less food shipments.
Well, you're a fancy clank, aren't you? I don't know who you work for. Fancy. Stay out of my way, unless you want to... see the inside of a cell.
Getting things done. Oh, I got the key card. Nice. That was completely random. All right. Key card used to access the elevator in Ark's living quarters. Nice. All right. Well, that's one. That's one for the good guys. That was completely by fluke. Alright. That's a win. Get rid of Galois. I need to go up for that.
Are you nuts?
Of course I am. Where is this place?
Neumím anglicky.
What is this place? What the hell is that? Sure. Credit chip, always welcome. My inventory is full for that. Actually, you know what? No, okay. No. Yeah. There we go. Ooh.
Eureka Bauer. You shouldn't be here.
They came for me just after you left.
I'm sorry, Eureka.
Do not feel sorry for me. At least now there is no more need to hide. No more pretending. You can't close your eyes in a place like this. And I see I'm not the only one who got caught.
It's not why I'm here.
I don't understand.
It's not important. What's important is that you find a way to get through this.
We are machines. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. If only there wasn't this constant need. It is so difficult to find Roposin here. Do you have some you can spare?
Here, it's the least I can do.
Thank you. And just so you know, I don't blame you for any of this. There are many to blame, but you are not one of them. Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time and are only returning to repeat what we once said before our death. It's as if I've been through all this.
I did not want to do that, and I didn't want to kill her. I keep pressing the same freaking button. That is super, super frustrating. Prior to 2027, Dubai was one of the numerous cities in the Middle East that embraced the lucrative benefits of cybernetic enhancement. Yada, yada, yada. Come on, load already. Do 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 do. Where am I? I just killed a guy, didn't I? Yeah, just from here. Okay, and I do have the. Yeah, so go see Gadawa. Then I went up here. And then I started
What the fuck's the matter?
walking around here. Saw this guy walk out. Came here. Turned off the radio. Ranka.
Eureka Bauer. You should.
I'm gonna go through this very quickly.
I don't understand.
It's not important. Here, it's the least I can do.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Inventory. There's a couple of things here. Crafting parts. I'll show you a crafting part, brah.
Perhaps we've been dead A long, long time. Our only return to keep what we want.
I do not have time for newcomers. Keep walking.
Alright. I need to go up one more floor. Alright. If you say so, bro. Is there a... No, that's the way I could have gone there. Well, that's a cheap way. Oh. My game capture almost fell. Alright. Let's hack the son of a gun.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Oh, somebody's dead in here. Closed door. Thank you. Alright, so there's a few things. There's a laptop. What the fuck happened? Cal Parapoviv. Albert Parapoviv. I'm coming to see you as soon as I can. The Cyclops has us pulling double shifts right now for God knows what reason. Let's talk tonight about what's going on with you and Anna, okay? It'll be fine, trust me. Whatever it is, we can work it out together as a family. I love you, brother. Anna is pregnant. I won't bring another child into this world. I can't. I tried to do it right I tried to do it right as a father and as a husband, but the fact is, we are here in this place, this life, because of me. Albert, my brother, my friend, I think that this is the last time we will talk in this life. Tu autem domin misar nubis. I don't know what that meant, but well, that's a shame. Is there anything in here? No, anything in here? No. Alright. Everybody has crafting parts, apparently. No, come on. I just want to... Alright, let's go on the computer.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on.
Access granted.
Test results. Hello, Anna. I've processed the samples you gave me yesterday. Normally this would be part where I say congratulations, but I know this isn't the answer you want to hear. Regardless, here it is. You are pregnant. Now, with the nursery closed, it's obvious we will have to get you out of Gollum City if you plan on keeping the baby. Do you still plan on keeping the baby? I'm not going to preach, but you know my feelings on this. Of course, I respect that it is your decision. I only ask that you think of what it means if your decision is final. I would refrain from telling Cal until we can work this out. Just remember that you're not alone, Anna. Oh, that you're not alone, Anna. I won't let you down. Your friend, Martine. Jesus Christ, everybody died in this place? Well, this was not a very happy place, to say the least. Ooh, there's a safe here. Pocket secretary for the win. Cal Parapoviv to Max V. Cal, just what you always wanted. I dropped the hardware off at your place, but be careful with it. lock it in your safe, and don't let your family accidentally stumble on it. If the cops find out that you're packing, you'll be in serious trouble, and ARC isn't going to be able to help you. Max. Nice. That's nice. Newspaper. Did I read this? Yeah, I actually didn't read this. Cool. Rabia, A Brand New World. Little K, top story. In a recent interview, Nathaniel Brown described Rabia as a haven for Augs, further revealing that the self-sufficient city in the desert is costing over $7 million per day to build. Santal's CEO seemed unperturbed. It's not just the money that keeps us doing what we do. Honeyed Brown opened to camera. Rabia is giving augmented people all over the world an opportunity to rebuild their lives and dignity. It's a win-win scenario for everyone, and I'm proud to be involved. Inspiring, isn't it? In other news, Brown will attempt to walk on Santal branded water before turning it into wine and toasting his investors. The idea of Brown being hailed as a kind of business saint is repugnant. Reports out of Rabia paint a picture of an indentured AUG workers resomed into pittance salaries with promises of a peace in paradise. Trouble is, the only people getting tickets are those willing to buy them with Santal's money. The projected capacity of Santal line, sorry Rabia, is 101,500. There are 7.1 million augmented survivors since the tragic incident. By my reckoning, that's roughly 1 in every daily dollar spent building a paradise most can't afford. Will Brown make them pay to dig their own graves next? Tai Young Medical, a chip off the old block. Little K, top story. Worry not, dear Augs, for the chip the UN demands you swallow to be damned apparently unobtrusively supports intrinsic nervous control of installed augmentation. What's more, you will now be considered safe against involuntary aberrations in expected behavior. Excellent. This alarmingly dystopian lingo is borrowed directly from the documentation written by Tai Young Medical, the chip's manufacturer. The tech giant is no stranger to this kind of controversy, either. Wasn't it TYM that supplied a quick fix biochip to repair malfunctioning augmentations back in 2027, only days before the incident occurred? Now, barely a year later, here's another quick fix chip with the very same experts. No aberrations in expected behavior from TYM either. Alright. Probably won't be playing this for very long, but we'll go a little bit further, another 15-20 minutes. Alright. I need to go up.
Už to dlouho nevydržím. The trouble before long. Vy vypadáte nově. Nedělejte problémy.
I went here already. I went here already.
I will be watching you.
Things keep moving, yet I haven't done anything. Alright, let's go the other way. Boom. Boom. Well, that doesn't work. I'm lost apparently. Oh, there. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Already went here. All right.
I'm not the one with the merchandise. I'm only making sure no...
There we go.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Botkavelli. Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Durak, son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah, Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Diwali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized. The other Pachyan, Konstantin, he died in the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way, and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love that. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Konstantin wouldn't be enough. Otar needs to gather more support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
No, I draw the line at assassination for would-be mob bosses.
Thank you. Thank you. What can I do to repay you? Name it. Anything.
Vaclav Kolar. What's his connection to Radic?
Wait, I can't tell you that. Radic would kill me.
You said anything. Unless you'd prefer the alternative.
Damn it. Okay. Radic, Kolar, and I have a trilateral arrangement. Radic has an augmented leg. You just became the 5th living person to know that. So, I get Radic his neuropazine, and Kolar maintains his leg. In return, Radic looks out for us.
He's not doing a great job of that. You're lucky Otar sent me instead of somebody else.
He won't stop with you either. I'd better get out of the country until this blows over. And I'll guess I'll have to retire the Louis Galois persona. Oh well, I had fun playing him.
Next time, try it with a French accent. Might be more credible. One more thing. Tibor said you can get me into Ark territory without worrying about any guards.
He's right. I'll unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, there's a ladder that'll take you where you want to go.
Alright, thanks.
Is there any other way I can be of service? Perhaps you'd like to make a purchase and contribute to the Louis Galois Escape Fund.
Let's see what you've got for sale.
I am at your service. You certain?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish.